I'm Harry Pinner, a lifelong pharmaceutical executive, initially a lawyer. Spent many years in big pharma with Novartis, ran a public biotech company here in the state of Connecticut called Neurogen Corporation, and then over the last 10, 12 years have been starting companies primarily based on Yale technology and UConn technology. The last year and a half, I've had the privilege of playing a key role in a Connecticut Innovations sponsored initiative called SECT, the focus of which is to create new jobs and create wealth in the state of Connecticut around the life sciences industry. I had the privilege of working with other key executives from the pharma and biotech sector, all of whom have had experience raising money and running companies and advising companies in the task of actually building companies and employing people and funding those companies. That's what we do. We have Julie Olson, who I had the pleasure of meeting and working with while at Neurogen years ago on the business development side. She was at Pfizer. She's now run her own company. She's running a new biotech company. Susan Froshauer, who heads Cure. For many years we worked together. We had partnerships in my previous biotech company with Pfizer. Together grew a Connecticut biotech company called Rybex, which she led. And then we have Tom Gerson, who's been not only in the pharma industry but also in biotech. A number of biotechs played a key role in developing HistoRx and cellular genomics. Our meetings tend to go where the companies are. So we meet up in Farmington, with tip companies there. We meet out in Avery Point with UConn-based tip companies there. We meet here in New Haven at the Grove. We tend also to meet offline during the week with individual companies where we know the entrepreneurs. The goal is to grow these companies to a certain point where they don't need us, so they get the financing that they need. Then they'll have a board of directors, and then they'll be off and running and developing their products. Some of the companies that we see are actually companies that have been around for a while that have run into some sort of roadblock in terms of getting to the next stage. Some of the companies we see are extremely early in the scientific founder is bringing us an opportunity. We say, hey, maybe you're not the person that ought to be running this. Maybe you need an executive who's experienced with raising money in the past. We share our advice, our experience base, and then we'll work with the companies. And I think it's a matter of helping them maybe see what they weren't willing to see in the mirror. Growing the tax base is really what it's all about, and doing that through taking advantage of the resources that we have here in the state. It's really fun. That's the key,